Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you want to see what the f I just did to my face, go ahead and keep watching. First thing I'm going to do actually, this is not a product I hate, but I do just want to prime my skin with a barrier. It is the winter. I live in Michigan, so the weather is like terrible. My skin is so dry, so I'm just applying some Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie, it's because, again, I live in Michigan and it's really, really cold. So these products that I picked are things that I literally never wear because I just hate them that much. They just don't work for me. Yeah. And I want to throw out a quick disclaimer that just because these things do not work for me, that does not mean that they cannot work for you. Okay, where to start? By the way, this is not a product I hate. This is just a really nice mirror. So this is what I'm using. And I'm already hot, so I'm gonna take off my sweater. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is take the MILANI Brow Tint Pen. I'm basically just going to fill in my brows with tiny little strokes. I can't remember why I hated this. Okay, that's why I hated it. Yeah, that's not my color at all. But yeah, this product is, the actual tip doesn't, it's like not sharp enough. And so each stroke just looks a little watery, kind of like watercolor. This one looks a little bit thicker than the other, but that's okay. Don't care. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Brow Powder and Pomade. And I don't remember just how it is, but I remember it was pretty to where I used it once or twice and decided it was garbage, so. Alright, I'm going to go in with the pomade first, and I'm going to try to darken up the arches just a little bit, or deepen them up. Yeah, it's just a little too slippery and too slip and slidey for me. This eyebrow is just a hot mess. Now I'm going to try the lighter of the two. This is the powder, and I'm going to try and just fill in the areas where they're a little... Alright, lastly, for the eyebrows, I'm going to try the Brow This Way. Let's get that London look. So this is what the spoolie looks like, and there's just so much product on the spoolie, and you might not be able to tell, but that product looks just really soupy and liquidy. This is gonna suck. Like, this is gonna suck so bad. I'm nervous about me making these products look good because I'm such a good makeup artist. And this side is already getting crunchy, so you don't have much play time. And then another thing that happens is that the product like balls up. If you can see how it's like balling up and getting flaky. Wow. Alright, so there's the brow, and let's just start the complexion. So I'm just gonna go straight in to a BB cream. And this BB cream is by far the worst BB cream I've ever tried in my entire life. This is what it looks like. Just run. And this is like instantly turning orange. Oh, I'm just gonna buff this in. I mean, definitely don't feel like this is magic. So I'm gonna take some foundation. The next product I hate is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I actually purchased this because Tati raved about it, and I think she claimed that this was like in her top 5 foundations. Some people might really like the spatula. I can see how it would be really useful for like scraping the sides of the bottle, so I'm not gonna actually diss it too much at all. But let's be a real Instagram and just apply it all over our face using the spatula. You know what I really hate, you guys? The reason why I hated this foundation is because it's super fragranced. Like, a hotel shampoo. Hard to describe. I just really didn't like it. It also just feels really patchy to me. It looks patchy to me, but it feels like it could just slide off. The concealer that I'm gonna use is the Instant Age Rewind concealer. This is another thing that I bought because of Tati. And you basically just click until some product appears on the sponge, but I feel like I can never really see it on the okay, now I see it. There we go. Okay, that's quite a bit actually. I feel like that's a lot. Maybe I just never used enough of it. I wonder if that's my problem. I don't know, but let's try it again. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, I've never used this much of it. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. But I'm just gonna actually conceal my entire, wow, that's a lot. Holy shit. Like, what? This is not how I do my makeup, you guys, but I figured since they're products I hate, I'm not even gonna try to make it look good because for me, I already know they don't look good. I would love to know why I applied it like this. I mean, that was a lot of concealer. So let's actually just apply. A lot of the foundation is lifting because of the concealer. I mean, I did put a ton on, but still, I mean, it just looks so chalky and like, it doesn't even feel like matte. It kind of feels like rubber cement to me. Does that make sense? Does anyone else feel like that? Okay, so a brand I actually really love, but a product I hate by them is the Luxury Baking Powder by Makeup Revolution. The first ingredient in this powder is talc, so like I don't even know why I bought it. So I'm going to bake under my eyes. Okay, so now that I have powder on everything that I love and more. Ooh, you know what? I'm doing things so out of order today. Let's do the Lime Crime Pocket Candy palette in Pink Lemonade. It's really cute. It reminds me of Polly Pocket, obviously. I was really drawn to the shades. The colors looked really pretty, and I'm a huge fan of Lime Crime shadows, but this palette didn't do it for me. Like the two shades that I am really drawn to are the two nudes, because those work best for me. And I have very similar shades in other palettes, so I kind of feel like I didn't need to buy this palette, but I also just bought it because of the packaging. It's really cute. It's a really nice vanity candy, so. All right, so my eyelids should be super primed from 10 pounds of concealer that I applied. And I'm gonna go in straight with a transition color, which will be the brown sugar color here. I don't know, did you guys like this palette? Did any of you purchase this palette and like it? Another weird thing about Lime Crime shadows lately, they apply completely differently than how they look in the pan. Like, I just applied this shade to my crease, but it looks like I applied a pink shadow to my crease. Like, it doesn't look like I used this nude shade here in my crease. It looks extremely pink. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now, why I hate this palette. I mean, it's a pretty color, but it's just not how it looks in the pan at all. So I would never think to reach for that shade because it's not what it looks like in the pan. And now I'm going to take the more vibrant fuchsia and I'm going to get a good amount on my finger and press it onto my lid. It looks okay on camera, but here in real life it's very sheer and a little chalky, a little finicky. You can kind of see how it's patchy. Now I'm gonna sweep away the baking powder. So I'm gonna take the darkest shade from this palette, which is Baby Cake, right here. I mean, this color is really nice. It just shows up a lot redder, like way more red on the skin than it does in the pan. I'm also gonna apply it my outer crease. It also really smells like chemicals. Like, I mean, this looks so bad. I'm gonna get some more of this nude, which is actually pink shade. And I'm gonna take the center lemonade shade and use that as my inner corner highlight, but we'll see. So that's all I got. So we're gonna really just get as much product on this brush as we can. Like, look at that. So we have that much product on the brush. So I'm not gonna dust off the brush. I'm just gonna apply it straight to my inner corner, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. No, that's my inner corner highlight, guys. How do you like it? Okay, so now that I look like a dead person, I'm actually going to take a highlight shade from another palette that I don't really care for. And I actually just got this in my January BoxyCharm. This is the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. Some of you probably got this in your BoxyCharm as well. I know they sent like a variation of 3 different ones. And if you take a look at it, it's clearly just like not my kind of palette at all. I'm gonna take this shade Treasure and use that as my inner corner highlight. And a little bit of this really should go a long way from what I know about Tarte. I mean, obviously I knew this wasn't gonna look good because they're all products I hate, but my God. Okay, so I tried using my finger. It just looks so chunky. It looks so chunky. It's not finely milled whatsoever. Since we are on the topic, God, things I hate, I hate this brush, the Morphe M330. Since we're doing this video, I think it's very appropriate that I use it. So we're done with the eyeshadows that I hate. Let's move on to some blush and bronzer. Let's do bronzer first. I hate this bronzer. This is the Laguna Liquid Bronzer by NARS. It says to shake well. NARS was one of the first high-end brands that I ever fell in love with. And the first high-end product I ever really fell in love with was the liquid highlight, the Illuminizer. I think is what they called it, Luminizer. And it was like the best thing that ever happened to me. It was like the one product that I had to wear every day. Like that, mascara, and maybe some like lipstick. That was it. That was all I would wear. That was like all that I would need. NARS is no longer a cruelty-free brand, so unfortunately I no longer purchase NARS products. I feel like it doesn't look terrible on camera. Okay, so this, I think what I hated about this was the obvious. I don't like liquid bronzers. I just don't. But who does? So a lot of bad things are happening as more time goes on. My skin is just complete garbage. My face feels tight, my face feels itchy, it feels dry. The bronzer is almost disappearing on my skin, which is very odd. It's just a weird product. It's just like so unnecessary. I have Tesla's hair all over me. Another product that I really never found a use for, never fell in love with, but I love the brand. Like to this day, obsessed with the brand, and it swatches beautifully. This is the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick in the shade Gelato. And like as I look at it, I'm like, I love this. Like what's wrong with me? But I never use it, and there's got to be a reason why I don't use it. Let's find out. Is that a lot of product? Yes, it is. Okay, that actually looks really pretty. Okay, that's like, this is the prettiest thing on my face right now. And what's really sad is that I got this in gratis like 3 years ago, back before I was canceled at Sephora. So, good memories. So we're gonna apply it to the lips as well. Oh, God. Okay, here's an actual blush that I know I for sure do not like. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Shade Shifting Blush. And it's called the Zombie Blush. It was released during Halloween time, so it's really not meant to be like an everyday, like normal, regular blush. It's supposed to be more of like a fun Halloween shade shifting blush. But I hate it. It looks like this in the pan. You can tell that it's gonna be one of those like blue-brown or red-green pigments. So it's really fun. Like, I was really drawn to that because I love blue-brown pigments. But let's apply it like a blush and let's see what happens. Maybe we'll look like a zombie. So I'm gonna get a good amount and then tap off the excess and go ham. Ooh, very zombie-like, huh? Highlight I really hated and thought it was just super gimmicky is the I'm so sorry, Wet n Wild. Like, I swear to God, I do not hate you. It looks like really pretty and really interesting in the pan. The whole big deal back then was trying to like apply the entire rainbow to your skin. And that's what I'm gonna try to do right now using my finger. Because now let's try doing it maybe a way that makes more sense. I'm gonna try and pick up all of that. You can kind of see the rainbow. Now let's try and remember where we placed it exactly last time. You can kind of see a rainbow. Yeah, it's a lot of things happening, but you can see a rainbow. Another Wet n Wild product that I just did not like is the liquid catsuit lipsticks. They just felt really tacky and sticky, and I just don't like the applicator. Last thing I'm going to use is a lip gloss. I honestly don't know. I just didn't like how it looked on me, but the lip gloss itself, the formula, and the company are all amazing. But this is the Lottie London Hollow Duochrome Lip Lacquer. It looks like this. I purchased this at Riley Rose. It feels really like comfortable and silky on the lips. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It feels really nice actually. I think I just hated how it looked on me. So this is a full face of products that I hate, an exception to the lip gloss. Everything else I pretty much hate. I think the rainbow highlighter could work, and I think it'd be cool to do like a festival look with this. I could see myself trying to wear it on some occasion, but definitely not everyday life. But yeah, this is a full face of products I hate, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and click on the bell so you are always notified of when I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good night. Bye. I'm not gonna dust off the brush. I'm just, wow. Sorry the mirror isn't clean. My grandma, you know, messaged me and said, hey, you need to wipe your mirror off. My cats are fighting. Cat fight. So, no. So it definitely applies better with, it doesn't apply better with anything. God, look at how rounded. All right, you know what? I'm done. This is making me angry. This is what we are doing. Hate, 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 hate. Like, do not like at all.